And tonight we'll be joined by three librarians who will attempt to reconstruct life and lifestyle in Singapore based on print advertisements from 1830s to 60s. They will also be sharing on their discoveries about Singapore's fashion trends across different cultures and eras, as well as the early days of our local hospitality, F&B and entertainment industries through those ads. And our speakers for tonight are Ms. Fiona Lim, an Associate Librarian with the National Library's Singapore and Southeast Asia team. She contributed a chapter on hospitality advertisement for the book Between the Lines, which is here in the front. Our second speaker will be Akshita Pakhtar, Assistant Manager in Research of Content and Services team, and has a very keen interest in cultural studies. And last but not the least, of course, we have Librarian Goh Yu Mei. She works with the Chinese Arts and Literary Collection, and her research interest lies in the interaction between society and Chinese literature.
So the London Hotel. So this was the first major hotel in Singapore, and it was established in 1839 by Gaston du Tranquille. So another advertisement by the Hotel de l'Europe. Here you see the same panorama. However, what's interesting about this advertisement is that at the top there is a photograph that apparently shows the old premises of the hotel. However, you could hardly see the hotel. It's heavily obscured by trees. So it's like a bit curious why you would choose to show this image. Another thing I wanted to say is that for these colonial hotels, they feature the architecture very prominently. We don't see what's around the building.
So Singapore in the 19th century was a thriving cosmopolitan free port. People of diverse ethnicities came to Singapore, and they all followed the dress codes from back home. So visitors and travelers who passed by Singapore always wrote about this diverse population that you could see, a mix of population that you could see on the streets. But however, when we looked at the early print advertisements, it does not reflect this rich mix of fashion. And of course, that's because publications were targeted for a particular group, usually the educated, the wealthy, the well-connected Europeans and Asians. There were many ads that we found for fabric stores, and they were typically located in the retail paradise of the colonial times, which is High Street, which is today's Hill Street to North Bridge Road, and then it extended all the way to Arab Street. The first advertisement there is of sarongs, which is advertised in Javi, and it's a Japanese company which was selling sarongs.
It's a very versatile venue, and you can see this is actually quite an early advertisement, which is in 1894 on local newspapers. It's advertising for overseas opera company which has come over to Singapore to perform. This is a much later one, which is 1927. Just now, the town hall actually is a predecessor of Victoria Theatre. The main program for this one is actually a movie. This is a movie flyer. At the back of the flyer, you can see it is that it also tries to advertise in the different languages. Another selling point of theirs is that they try to sell their facilities.
Let's put our hands together once again for Fiona, Akshita and Yu Mei. So thank you very much and have a very good evening.